I am Nathan Prater, and I am the wine manager here at Good to Go here in Austin, Texas. We are the sister restaurant to the Grove Wine Bar, and also incorporated in that is going to be the Savannah Coffee Bar. I contribute the wine pairings that go into the Fine Wine, Dine, and Design magazine with Robin Bond, and pair wines to go with Chef Brian Abbott's cuisine. For the month of February, we're emphasizing a wonderful three-course menu that Chef has put together that, as I say in my contribution to the magazine, it's a wonderful meal to prepare with your significant other or sweetheart in lieu of all the chaos of Valentine's Day. Like I said, overpriced, overbooked, too chaotic. So I've selected 3 wines to accompany Chef Abbott's cuisine. Course number 1 is just a very simple mista salad with a light balsamic vinaigrette. With that, I have selected a wonderful Brut Rosé sparkling wine, the wonderful Gratin & Meyer 2009. I'm taking this to the Loire Valley. Just a little bit of background information. One, I chose this sparkling wine because of the shade of color. Valentine's Day, lots of pinks, mauves, and reds. I think this rosé has a gorgeous, almost stained glass, cherry-like, light cherry color to it. It really complements the festivities of Valentine's Day. As well, we all think about champagne, which typically has a higher cost. I've gone to the Loire Valley, where they use the exact same process. The bubbles are the product that being produced inside the bottle. Secondary bottle fermentation. However, cost-wise, you don't incur the amount of hit to the wallet because these particular wines don't see as much time aging. And of course, the labor-intensive process is not the same as with champagne. But the Gratin & Meyer is based around Cabernet Franc, which is a wonderful tart raspberry and cherry flavor profile, plus just a hint of herbaceousness, which really bounces off the beautiful green chlorophyll profile of the salad. The wonderful acid of this wine called the vinaigrette, plus you've got the Parmesan cheese, you've got the tomatoes which have the acid, you've got the brightness of the carrots. A beautiful expression of sparkling wine, and just some other nerdy wine 101. Loire Valley typically falls at a placement 3rd behind Champagne. They produce a lot of sparkling wine. But going back to 1811, with Jean Ackerman first bubbling in the Loire Valley. House of Gratin & Meyer has been around since 1864. Absolutely phenomenal accompaniment to Chef Abbott's salad. Then I'm going to keep us in the Loire Valley for course number 2, which is the wonderful grilled ahi tuna with coriander, plus the wonderful fennel and black olive salad with the lemon and orange zest and juice. Again, like with brine acid with the salad, brine acid to accompany the fish preparation. I'm not saying that you have to pair whites with fish. That concept has gone out the door with the fusion of cuisine. I am pairing element to element. So the element in the fish preparation is defined by brine acid with the juices of the lemon and the orange. Plus you do have fennel, which is sharp and bright, as well as olives can be difficult to pair with. That Mediterranean background of the Comida olive, the brine acid of Sauvignon Blanc makes for what I think a perfect pairing. We're in Anjou some more for the west with the sparkling wine. I'm taking this all the way to the east to the central drainage to Sancerre. If you see Sancerre on a French wine label, we're talking about for whites, 100% Sauvignon Blanc, and then they do make both rosé and red from Pinot Noir. 2010, a very, very classic vintage for Sancerre in that the wines are defined by acid and then an element called minerality. And minerality is that part of wine that's neither fruit-driven nor wood-driven in terms of flavoring terms, but is that rock's pebble stone quality. In Sancerre, you have a wonderful soil profile of chalk, of silex or flint, of riverbed stone, and that imparts that inorganic texture. It's what makes the mouth have that wonderful tingling sensation that accompanies acid. This one will absolutely balance the beautiful textures of the fish preparation by Chef Abbott's Dynamite pairing that is 2010 Domaine des Grands. Wonderful wine. And then lastly, a little more wine 101 pairings. When we're talking about desserts, whatever component you have as dessert, the accompanying wine must be sweeter. You may love Pinot Grigio, as do I. You may love Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Noir, but in terms of the texture of sweetness, those wines can't really stand up to a creme brulee, which is a wonderful, rich, mouth-coating, thick texture, those caramelly vanilla tones that come through. You need a wine that's sweeter than the dessert. In this case, I'm taking us to Italy, to the region of Piemonte, to a wonderful style of sparkling wine called Moscato di Asti. There is Asti, which is fully sparkling spumante, and there's Moscato di Asti, which is going to be frizzante or half sparkling. What I love about this wine is that Tintello was actually a Frenchman that came to Piemonte in the 1900s, married into a lovely Italian family, so the winery is named after him. But Il Tintello is unique in that their Moscatos, one, are vintage dated, in this case 2010, and two, are single vineyard sites. In this case, we're talking about Sodi Gramella. The labeling term Sodi in Piedmontese speak is a vineyard site that has a wonderful aspect to the sun and has a varying degree or defined degree of slope and gradient. So this particular vineyard site catches the sun on both sides, east and west, very, very, very ripe grapes. But what I love also about this one is that it's produced upon order and demand. So it's always fresh and ripe. You get chilled tangerines, peaches, apricot, and cream in a glass. Wonderful complement to the blood orange creme brulee. And absolutely is a pairing that complements the idea of sweet with sweet but balanced by acid bubbles. To recap, course number one with the salad, 2009 Gratien Meyer Brut Rosé. Again, Brut just means not sweet. Available at Good to Go for $23. The Domaine des Grands Sancerre 2002 to accompany the ahi tuna, available for $24 for this 2010. And then the Moscato di Asti by Il Tintello 2010 Sodi Gramella is available for $20. A little bit higher price point in terms of previous pairings, but it is a special occasion for those who choose to make food together and enjoy with fantastically paired wine. And my compliments to Chef Abbott for doing a phenomenal job with the cuisine. Thank you very much.